took a bunch of tablecloths that were linen and dipped them in wet oil paint and threw it at the canvas. You see those circles?
Yes.
Took a tennis ball and threw the tennis ball at it. Made the dots. Yeah.
Pepe's big fan of
I'm
Julian.
a big fan of Julian since I was in undergrad. So I kind of like, I'm a big fan of all this like 80s, like Basquiat and Schnabel and like Keith Harding and all those artists. I think that like they have a lot of like, you know, the persona becomes like this kind of like larger than life kind of thing, and I love that.
But we'll just move this cleat over and put a piece of tape right there.
This is where you want?
I think it's. I think we're okay. Go up on the right a hair. I think that's good. Okay, so everybody that's here, basically, you're working artists. Is that what this is?
Yes, handpicked students.
And students who are also working artists.
We had Julian Schnabel here leading a tour of the exhibition Cafe Dali, Picabia, Schnabel, and Williamson to, I guess, was about 40 participating artists who are taking the workshop, Master Artist Workshop with Julian Schnabel.
And it's really Bonnie Clearwater that had the vision and the energy to go there, see that, do that, and bring it here. And the fact that she came to this museum also from Miami is a wonderful thing, because this is a very beautiful space, and to have, you know, we've known each other a long time and we've talked about making a show together for a long time, but she felt like there wasn't enough room to show the paintings in the museum in Miami. So finally she has a museum that's big enough where I could show paintings of mine and Williamson and Picabia, and it was a very kind of serendipitous moment. It's called The Sky of Illimitableness, but what it is actually Dufour wallpaper from 1850 that I printed on polyester and blew it up, made it bigger, and took this goat with a rabbit on his head and superimposed it into the image, and then took some ink and put some purple ink on there and took a hose, a garden hose, and made these blurry shapes like that. I mean, that's a strange painting. That's what's good about it too. I just think that these are spontaneous, inexplicable configurations of his mood. And Picabia also questioning his right to be attracted to certain things that he wanted to be attracted to, and not care if somebody said, oh, that's absurd or that's ridiculous or why paint that. He felt like it.
The tour was amazing of the show. For the critique, it really doesn't matter, because it's really just as nice to be here with different artists and get ideas and talk and see what's going on. But just having a chance to see the show before it opens was amazing, and hear that private tour from him was really inspirational. Yeah.
Do you understand your technique again? You basically
White crayon, white paper.
yeah. What is all this stuff? This is the stuff that people like leave behind when they draw, or what is this stuff?
Yeah, there's a drawing board for the students, the uni students.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, I think this is the best painting I've seen here.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
beautiful.
kidding.
When you're teaching kids, or when you're teaching people in an environment like this, what's your objective?
Teach them something
That's
that they
good.
can use.
That's good. You went into detail about, you know, getting up, looking at the paintings. Do you feel that in today's technology age, and I'm taking this from a lecture,
Go on.
that maybe people aren't paying as much attention as they once did?
Yeah, everybody's got their food chewed for them in advance, and then they are irritable when they don't get the dose quick enough, and they miss a lot.
You're working with Bonnie Clearwater. What's it like working with Bonnie and here at the museum?
Well, first of all, she's got a great museum here. I love her. She's a total, I mean, I don't really, the word professional is something that I've never been interested in, but I mean, she's serious, committed, and made everything as easy as could be, and it's a pleasure to work with her. She's the best.
Yeah, you get tired of hand over to the people, he's getting direction to, or starting the people.